Good? You scoot down. Scoot down a little bit. Oh, yeah, we're good. It's all window seats. What you talking about? Alright, y'all good? Alright, I'm Captain Matt. Be Captain Day. Go a few rules before we take off, y'all. No smoking your con, no vaping. Got a bunch of fuel back here. Don't have to happen to it. These upper civil rails on both sides. Y'all just stay in them at all times, alright? All hands, fingers, feet, and toes. Reason why I'm going to try to find as much wildlife as possible, and then I'm going to try to get it close as possible so there's nothing happen, alright? Stay in the rails. You can get your feet up and stuff on the rail, and it doesn't bother me. Just don't rip the rails for handles. Alright, the water's up high right now. Some of the limbs are low. Sometimes we got brush against them, so now I can hide off anybody, right? Y'all got food and drinks. Y'all can eat and drink. And we're about to pick up some speed, so y'all just watch anything that can blow out like hats. Y'all ready? This engine in position. Roll out. Alright, here we go.
Alright, y'all, we're in a swamp. Here we go. I'm just joking. Not in the swamp yet.
Still not yet?
Yeah, this is just a no wake zone. Means we gotta go slow, so don't do some big waves with back boat, damage people's properties like this on the right. It's a regular neighborhood, no big deal. Boring stuff over there. Over here on the left side, this big old piece of land that you see, and that's the actual Honey Island. About 20 miles long, 7 miles wide, 70,000 acres. All owned and operated by the state. It's a management area. So from around here, you can go out there and go hunting, fishing, crawfishing, as long as you got license tags and whatever you're going to have for the season. Give you from squirrel all the way to white-tailed deer. What team you like?
Georgia.
Huh?
Georgia.
Georgia? They're usually a pretty good team. There we go, on the waterway we're on right now is called the West Pearl River. It starts right above Jackson, Mississippi, a big reservoir. It's its own river. It's a little over 400 miles long. We're in the last 10-mile stretch. So go down a few miles in front of us, come out to the mouth. We're just flowed into a lake called Lake Bourne. Pretty much just lagoon for the Gulf. It's wide open to it, salt water. This river here is all fresh, gets all its water from rain, like we always have, like every day. Keeps it nice and full. Over on the left side, on that second tower, you got a big old nest. Y'all see a big osprey nest? Yeah. Looks like somebody's up there. It's kind of hard to see from here, but the nest's about 8 feet wide, and that bird's about 2 feet high. Spin around for y'all. There we go. See it? See the big nest? See our first gator up there? See it? See the gator on the beach?
See the gator, girl.
Gator on the beach.
Gator say a gator?
Little gator on the beach.
Oh, baby gator.
Oh, 3 feet long.
I was looking at that up there.
I was too.
Yeah, you got the big nest.
I thought you was on
the
back
gator
there.
over on the left side.
I seen that. I looked up and seen that one.
First gator today.
Baby gator. He's cute.
Yeah, another one? Another one right there. We got 2 gators over here. Pretty good. First 5 minutes of the tour. Already got alligators. There you go. Yeah, they're trying to sunbathe. Dogs are cold blooded. They got to warm up so they can move and digest food. And those gators right there, they're probably about 3 years old. So when baby alligators are born, they're about 5 inches long and they grow a foot a year. First 7 years of their lives. You see a 3-foot alligator, 3 years old. 7-foot gator, 7 years old. After 7 years, they only grow about 1 inch a year. It's very slow after that. So you see a 12-foot alligator, he's probably in his late 30s. They live average 50 years in the wild. And oh, there goes that one. A full-grown male out here gets about 15 feet, 500 pounds. And females get about 10 foot, 200 pounds max. Yeah, you see how fast he ran off the bank? They can run about 30 miles per hour and land for about 25 yards. They can swim about 20 miles per hour.
Still not faster than me?
Yeah, he's right there. Yeah.
But I could.
Pretty good. 2 gators already. And we made this swamp yet.
What you think I should do? What should I do? Do it.
Not yet. Maybe on the way back.
This thing got 4-wheel drive?
All-wheel drive. All the time.
Can I drive?
No. I like to bring the boat back.
With everybody on it.
Too expensive. Alright, all about y'all no wake zone. We're gonna pick up some speed for a couple more minutes. We'll hit one more no wake zone, which is pretty interesting, and then right after that, we get swamped. Let's get down there.
I can drive this boat. I do.
Here we go.
tape or orange tape for it.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. Those are limb lines. Catch catfish out here. Just say hi. It's just a string fishing line. Tied to a limb right above the water. Try to look on the. I'm waiting on them. There's some right here. There's some on chemicals right by the fishing camp trees. Maybe like these for those catfish, just plain ivory soap. This big chunk of it.
Really?
Yeah. As long as it's not too warm, so it don't dissolve too fast. Yeah, the catfish out here, they're ranging from 3 pounds to over 100 pounds. They get huge. Got big yellow bellies.
They catch
blues,
catfish in soap?
Ivory soap.
That
Yeah,
wasn't
these channels, yellow bellies, blues. And this is freshwater, so you also got sockeye, crappie, perch, bass, sturgeon, alligator gar.
Garfish too?
Yeah,
Yep.
alligator gar. And you go down a few miles, hit the mouth river, and you got saltwater. So you got speckled trout, redfish, oyster bed, shark, stingrays, all that good stuff down there. Alligator season's only in the month of September. It's actually they're a protected species. Alligators, they were almost hunted to extinction back in the 50s. So they actually got rid of alligator hunt in 1961. They went back to 82. So you can do anything with alligators for over 20 years. And they brought it back. They got really strict. So now it's only the month of September. You have to have tags to get these tags. It's a lottery system, so you put your name in. It may take years for your name to be drawn. You may only get one tag. No, it's every state. Every state's like that. It's because they're protected. Yeah, so last guy I talked to a couple weeks ago, there's a lot of alligator hunting. The past 8 years, his name came out twice. So pretty much, it seems like the average, like every 3 years, your name gets picked. And to help get our numbers back, they actually brought commercial farming to our state. So now we got more alligators than anybody. We have about 3 million, so we got more than Florida. Lots of alligators here.
Are there crocodiles in Louisiana?
No crocodiles in the U.S.
What's the difference?
Totally different. We have American alligators, that's what we got in our country. Crocodiles are about twice as big, twice as aggressive, and their teeth stick out. They got more shallow jaw, so all their teeth stick out. Alligators have like this little, I don't know, like little cups in their mouths where their teeth globule. It's about as real as it gets. About half these people live here full time. They pretty much live off the land. So no matter what time of year it is, you come to here, you might see them cleaning deer, pigs, fish, frogs, turtles, alligators around these front docks.
So you can't get to none of these houses without a boat?
Do what?
You can't get to none of these without a boat?
Only by boat.
Oh, wow.
No roads. And all these camps, see, none are built on dry ground. They're actually built just like the dock. You walk on, get on this boat, sit on top of pylons. 4x4, 6x6. They just hammer them in the mud by hand, build on top of them, and hope for the best. It's going to start sinking, warping, falling in, constant good maintenance on them.
How did DirecTV come to these people's houses?
I don't know, I guess they give them a good tip. They probably just pick them up. Bring them over.
Yeah, they never come up for sale. They probably ask wherever they want. Little gray one right on the left, you can see on it real well. You can see how they're built. Then coming up on the left, this next scam, you can see all these yellow traps stacked up. These are used to catch blue crabs. That bigger blue and white boat in front of it, that cab is an old Lafitte skiff, special made in Louisiana fishing. Take all crab traps, stack back a boat, go down a few miles, get that saltwater, catch crabs, bring it back. More restaurants and markets. Mansion over on the left is what I call it. It's a big two-story one. Metal frame on the side. It's an elevator. Good looking shed. Just lean a little bit. 3 satellites. Kind of made. Kind of made. Over here on the right side, this is the private boat launch for them, so they park their boats when their cars, vice versa. That's how I connect the rest of the world. You just got to cross street boat, get to your house, get to your car. Once we pass this up, we're going to pick up speed for about a minute, hit the swamp. Boats don't get options, don't get new options. You want to follow the other boats going right where they're going now, or you want to get to the alligators first?
Let's do the alligators.
What you want?
Alligator.
Let's do the other side first. Take one over there.
Yeah, this way's got like elephant ear plants and stuff. Let's see. Well, we're going to get to the gators first for everybody else. Have them to ourselves. Sounds good? Let's go. Rumbling? That's NASA. Heard it? That's the jet engines. They use it for the space shuttles.
Really?
Heard it? Yeah. They're right across the island, right behind us. What you hearing?
Let's have a nest on the way to ball field.
Yeah, it's Dennis. That's where they test all the rockets.
If you'll watch when we go over that rusty bridge back for the ball field, just to the left.
Alright, y'all now we're here in the swamp. Try to find as many gators as possible. Just make sure y'all stay in these rails at all times. Gators, if you're on next boat without you knowing, they're real sneaky, stealthy, they're really fast. We went over earlier, swim about 20 miles per hour. And they'll jump about 3/4 their body length out of the water. And they got 80 teeth, 40 on top, 40 on the bottom. They can shed each one up to 5 times. They do about 4,000 teeth in a lifetime. And this swamp here that we're in is territory of big bull male. His name's Bruce. He's about 12 feet long. He's the only male in here. If another male came in here, he'd try to scare it off, maybe kill it. So all the gators we see in here, besides Bruce, is going to be all females, all right? So you're going to notice me calling them females. It's Bruce's little girlfriend. He's got a bunch of them.
Attaboy, Bruce.
They do listen to calls. You're way smarter than you think. Sometimes I can call them out. Great hearing. Their ears are little slits right around their eyes. Great sense of smell and even taste. They have tongues. You can't stick them out like we do. There's everybody at. I told you we got to ourselves right here. Gators come out. Yeah, they know my voice.
Huh.
Especially if Bruce is out, he really knows my voice. He'll just come running towards the boat.
Bring it.
I'm waiting. Yeah. They might be a little further up, guys. We still got ways to go. We're going to go all the way in the back so we can't go any further. And alligators are actually nocturnal, y'all. They see better at night. You notice when they get closer. They have these little black dots around their mouths. They're actually sensors, 10 times more sensitive to the tip of your fingers. So they actually pick up the vibrations in the water. You start noticing when I feel. Oh, there's Bruce right there. What's he doing? You see his big old head?
Over here by the tree?
Yeah, I see his head sitting over there. He doesn't like a lot of captains, so he'll try to hide.
Oh, right here.
Yeah, over on the right, guys. He's over here.
Right there.
See if I can get him out. First that's him. See a big old head right there. I think that's him. Oh.
That's
Hey, you.
To your right.
Let's see if that's him. Come here. See if that's Bruce. If it's Bruce, he's got like the scar tissue on his snout. Looks like a little. That's Bruce. Bruce, get over here. I'm trying to hide from people. You know me. He's not come, guys. He knows me. Come here. Let's go. Yeah, he's about a 12-foot alligator. Yeah, if he gets close, he's got this little scar tissue on his snout. Looks like a little marble. It's a nodule. I don't know if he got shot or something when he was young. Unless some scar tissue. That's him. Sometimes he'll eat, sometimes he won't. I'll see if he'll come. I'm telling you, he knows me. Come here. Come on, Bruce. Don't play hard to get today. Come eat. Come eat, buddy. Yeah, sometimes he's real active. Sometimes you can sit there and hit him with marshmallow, he won't move. But that's him. Now it's hard to tell how big he is. He's in the water, but he's huge. See his tail going way back there? Come here. Gator stick somewhere back here. Gator stick.
Is that another one back there?
Yeah, see how they're coming out of the woodworks? They're coming. Once they learn I'm here, they're gonna start coming out. You got another one over here, guys? So we got two behind it. That's a big female right there. Look how big that one is. Come here, Bruce. I told you I'd get you the gators first. I ain't doing the normal route. Come on, dude. Come move. Sometimes he's like that. Let's get closer. I'll annoy him. Don't bother me.
Hey, I'm down. Bring Bruce. You got a couple in here.
We got warm them up. Here, dude. Come see me.
Where's the other ones over here?
I'm gonna park in here. We're gonna mess with Bruce and we're gonna get these other ones to come closer. Come on.
I say one's coming close.
There's two right behind us. Yeah, we're gonna be right next to Bruce. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do?
What's he gonna do?
Yeah, what can he do? There he is. Yeah, come out here, Bruce. Come see me.
He ain't gonna get up here.
Don't jinx it, bro.
You said you want to see Bruce, now you're scared. You're the one that picked the gator option. I see him. See a little nodule on his snout? See a little bump? Look how wide his tail is. Yeah. A lot of meat right there, huh? Let's get these other gators out here. Come on. Let's go.
My name's Bruce.
Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
Nice
Come
throw.
on. Come on. Professional marshmallow thrower.
Hey, that one's eating us too.
Yeah, they're hungry. I'm just trying to get Bruce to move. Come here, Bruce. He might have had a big meal or something last
Oh,
night.
there's your
Oh,
hole.
he's sitting right there. See how big his head is?
You just got that one too.
Let's go. Come on. Gotta chum the water. Y'all gonna notice they got these plates going down their backs, some of the square sections with the spikes. Those are called scutes. It's their body armor. It's actually free floating bone. Helps protect them against larger predators like bigger gators like Bruce right here. And it's also like a solar panel. So they sunbathe, they're trying to warm up. I was saying earlier because they're cold blooded. And the scutes are real vascular, so it actually warms them up faster. Come here. Come on.
Put it right here.
I'm going to. Let me get her in the boat.
Oh, I'm down.
Lap dog.
Put it right beside the boat.
Here, y'all sit on this side. Sit on this left side so I can see behind you. I'm gonna get her juice. See if I can get her to jump.
Come on up here.
Gator stick. There she is. Come here. Wanna come jump for me today? Come here. Not all y'all can be lazy. Come on. Some of you gotta be active today. Come on. Right here. Come jump. Come jump. Come on. Come on. Hey.
I can't see a thing.
Hey.
Why are we making it jump?
Why wouldn't you want to make a jump?
Make it jump.
Oh, yeah, freebie. Let me see.
I can't see it from here.
Well,
I don't
come on.
That's a big one out there.
Bruce's still sitting right there. He ain't moving.
Where did Alligator go?
He's being lazy today. Come here. You gonna be weird now?
Where'd he go?
Went under. There he is, right.
Go. Where?
Bruce is behind you.
We got another one coming. Right there.
Up, he's
Is
coming.
that coming from that way?
There's another one coming behind us. Hey, they start coming out of the woodworks. See one up here.
There goes.
Oh,
I know this.
I'm getting closer.
Hi, Bruce.
Come on.
Got Bruce
Come here.
Wayne Alligator.
That guy with the marshmallows.
Yeah, ice cream truck comes to the neighborhood. He's got free snacks.
One.
Y'all are still on the clock. You gotta work. It's not that time yet. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Come on. Oh, she got me. Oh. You're so, look, she's going under.
Why do alligators like marshmallows?
You like marshmallows?
No, I did.
Everybody likes marshmallows. Bruce made this. Excuse me. Excuse me. Bruce made this one some s'mores or something. You bring chocolate, graham crackers. Consider, I'm gonna try to get him on the left side real quick. You can go look at him. Oh yeah. Batman alligator. Yeah, there's a bunch of them. Get them out. I was trying to beat the other boat, so got all the gators to ourselves. You see Bruce right here? You should be right here on the left. Oh, he's trying to sneak away.
Right there. You see his head.
He's over here. Bruce! Trying to run away from me. What's gonna annoy us? Come on, Bruce. Come eat a marshmallow. Nothing. You don't want to be messing with it. At least you get to see them. Hoping to be a little more active. Yeah, this little one over here. Maybe a little bit. Just so we don't run out. to run out and start using toes. Pinky toes, you don't need them. They are moving slow today. Hey, see how big Bruce, see how Bruce's head is? See how big his head is? This one right here is probably a little over, it's probably like a 5.5 foot alligator, so you see how big the difference is.
They got 5 years old.
Yeah, about 5 years old. So you can find some more active gators. These guys are being lazy. We've seen about 5 alligators. And Bruce is being a little grumpy right now. Come here. Come here. See this one come jump. Come here. Let's go. Come see me. Come on. Come see me. Sit down where they can see. Come here. This is crooked tail right here. She ain't gonna jump. That's a big old female. Then her tail got bit off and she was going, so like a little nub grew back at the very end. See it? She should be about an 8-9 foot alligator. She's probably like sideways. Yeah, she wobbles a little bit. She's not jumping. There you go. Yeah, she don't jump. Oh, and you hear scoots, guys. Listen, see. Oh, stick's not hard enough, but you can hear the bone. Sometimes you can. Come here. Let's see. Hear it?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That hurt her?
No, that's bone. Inch thick bone.
Oh, not too
It has kind of waddles though.
Not too close now.
Not too close. Didn't y'all sign up for the alligator swimming experience? And you signed the waiver before we left? If you didn't sign the waiver, it's even better. No one knows you're out here. I can lose some of y'all. Oh no? I don't know how many people I got now. I have no idea. Didn't get a head count before we left. She's come around the other side of us. Everybody can see. There's another one out there. Look at that one over there. They're everywhere today. Look. There's Crooked. She's on the side now. Here she comes. A little wobble.
Tell Red was walking last night. Hey, you.
I wish I could pet it. Maybe on the back.
Real live dinosaurs, huh?
Looking in her.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I see that nub now.
Yeah, see it? Like a weird little nub thing grew back.
Not that one.
That one ain't good.
Name is Crooked.
No. Females are territorial too, so if there's a bigger female near the boat, like Crooked Tail right here, smaller ones will stay back. Yeah. Oh, Crooked.
Look at those.
Yeah, big paws. Who else? Yeah, more to see. Do what? One goes front to back. It's like a little membrane. It's transparent. It protects their eyes when they're under the water. Don't get like tree leaves and stuff. And then that one's just like us. It goes from up down. It's solid. Nothing in there. That's all I have to ask if you always want to get the gators first. Because if not, if we would have followed and just followed everybody, we came back here, all the boats would be out here at one time. So we got all that by ourselves. Just takes a better experience. Maybe all the options. Alright, y'all, this area we're about to go into is going to be a textbook example of Louisiana swamp, which is a flooded forest. It's got two types of trees that make up our swamps, bald cypress, swamp tupelo. Show you a difference once you get back in here. It's going to be real shallow, only a couple feet deep, a lot of underwater stumps. So if you bump one, don't freak out. If I start freaking out, the good signs that the bad just happened. If you run up one and get stuck, we just get the kids to get out and push us off while I back up. It'll be alright. Got plenty of marshmallows to keep you safe for a couple minutes. No big deal. No big deal. Here we go. Going in here.
There's a raccoon! Oh my god! The gator. You see the gator?
Alright, y'all, if these swamps exist, that'd be dry ground once upon a time for these tree seeds to take. Germinate, become a tree. Swamps just a flooded forest. Once the water came in, doesn't hurt them. They grow and thrive in it. Only gonna take them out. Salt water's pushing them by a hurricane. Somebody cuts them down, or old age. Take a really long time. Cypress trees are related to sequoias and redwoods out west. They get very large and old. They're about 120 feet high, 10 feet in diameter, can live over 1,000 years. And the other tree, the tupelo, can live up to 650 years. There's a difference right up here. Once these trees are gone, they can't be replaced as long as there's water here. You can't make a tree move in water. So the seeds just fall in spring and they just float away to dry ground. Another little gator. They're out today. Bunch of them. Alright, I'll stop here on the left, y'all. I'll show you a difference in the two types of trees that make up swamps. So if you're on the left, these three trees. What's that one?
I was waiting on you to tell me. I was being like Vanna White.
I could be one of those tour guys like, what's this?
It's a tree.
It's like, you didn't pay us to come out here and learn. Like, what's that? What's that? What's that? Alright, the tree right here in the middle and the back with the brown smooth bark, ridges at the bottom, so like it's swelling up on itself. That's the bald cypress. That's our state tree. Their leaves, I'm just gonna grab a limb. Their leaves actually, they're like little feathers, real piney. Almost like a Christmas tree, like big Fraser fir. Y'all see them? Real piney. Alright. And then the spikes you see sticking up everywhere. Looks like stalactites, stalagmites in a cave. The ones on the right look like little islands right now. They got grass growing on them. That's the roots to the cypress trees. They're called cypress knees. Some of the roots grow up. Some of them grow down. There's really no reasoning for it. It's just what they do. And they'll grow all the way up to about 10 feet high. Cypress knees. See how this one comes down. Usually the smaller they are, the feistier they are. Yeah. Come here. Come see me. You wanna get up here? You wanna get up in her lap? Come on. Up. Up. There we go. Up, up, up. Little jump. Little jump. Let's see. Come back. Come on. Jump. Jump. Oh, there we go. Come here.
Fingers.
And here.
I didn't mean that high.
This high?
What's the matter, babe?
How high you want? Yeah, she's like up. So I get her in the boat. She's gone. She's coming back. Come on. Here she comes.
Savannah, right in front of you.
Come here. Up, up, up. We'll get some more jump. Now we back up. I want to show you all that second tree real quick. Hang on. The one you were pointing at.
So the big one in the back, that's
That's the cypress, the brown bark tree.
the state tree.
That's the state tree. Yeah. And then the light gray trees, these two right here, these are swamp tupelos. There's a new branch, got these style, these like big bright green leaf. There's actually a big tupelo right here on the right. This one right here, see the difference in leaves? Those tupelos are actually hollow from the thing. Usually swamp water doesn't look like this. It's probably what people imagine, nasty, muddy, murky looking water. But actually, it's just from all the rain we've been having. Water levels keep going up and down almost daily, stirring up all the sediment on the bottom. So actually, if you stop having rain for a while, Water levels go back to normal height. Sediment settles into almost jet black in color and crystal clear. It's real pretty. Gives almost a mirror finish. Real reflective. I think I'm only seeing it like once this year. It's been raining for 7 months straight. Another gator. I'm gonna see a bunch of them. You what? I can do up to 4. It's my third one.
Don't lose the log, trees, the trees under it.
Yeah. What?
How many times have you came close to wrecking on the course?
None. Not yet. I think I'm a pretty good driver.
So for it to be a
This is a
pathway, did
swamp
y'all
pipe,
clear it out? Or did
What?
for this to be a pathway, did y'all clear it out or
No, you can't. These
They just
are
made
these
this
swamps that we're in, the Honey Island swamps. What's so known about these and why they're so famous? They're the most unaltered swamps in all the U.S. It can't be touched and it'll never be touched. This
So
is all
this
natural.
pathway
It's
was
100%
already
natural.
here.
It's
Oh,
never,
wow.
it's never been touched. Yeah, that's why people love coming to the Honey Island swamp tours. It's not something somebody made, to make money or anything like that. Actually, our company is one of the oldest in Louisiana. We started in '82. Dr. Wagner started this company. It wasn't even a company. He was a professor. He brought his students out in his classes, teaching them about the ecosystem. Indian Village, where we came to those camps, there's a normal neighborhood back there. So he launched his boat like this from Indian Village, that boat launch, that private one, where his students he'd take out. And it got too big. It got famous. They got to move it to where we are now. And then now we got 6 boats. So our company was actually started off education, not profits. I got one more tree I'll show you over here on the left, y'all. This is one of the oldest cypress trees in the swamp we're in now. And one of the most well-known trees in the world there. Just for the looks of it, placement, these for pictures, paintings, covers magazines. Like I said, it's got a lot of character if you hang over a little bit to get a picture. Canopy's too short. But it actually got a little bit more famous a few years ago. Disney came out here with the captains. They were looking for inspiration for their cartoon Princess and the Frog. They liked that tree, so they stuck it in the cartoon and gave the name the wishing tree. So that is the real wishing tree of Princess and the Frog. Real cool looking cypress. This will dead end. We'll come back. We'll be on the opposite side for everybody. And once we get in the very back, we're going to park. You're going to notice all these tree roots are sticking up. They look like mangroves. They look tore up. The trees look tore up. It's caused by the most invasive species of animals. I don't want to say plants. I can't speak to that. Animals we got in our country today called the feral pig. You can find those wild boar. They were brought here by the Spaniards when they came to the States for source of food. They've been invading ever since. There's about 6 million in our country now. 35 states continue taking over state by state. What's so bad about them? They do billions of dollars each year agriculture. They destroy our farms. So down here in the southern states, hunt season is 24/7, 365. They don't need tags as long as it's on private property, not WMAs like we are now. If anybody from Texas, they're getting hit the hardest. They have about 2.5 million of those pigs alone. It's like a war zone. There's farmers are hiring people to come in and take them out. Bringing helicopters, load them up with guns, track them down, shoot them.
Yep.
Make big pins, put a bunch of tannerite in it, get a bunch of pigs in there, blow it up. It's crazy. The reason why they're so extreme with these pigs, they live average of 5 years in the wild. They have 2 litters of baby pigs a year, up to 12 per litter. So you just did 24 times just the state of Texas. That's a lot of pigs each year. And once those babies hit 6 months of age, they start their own litters. They grow all the way up to 1,000 pounds. Back here in the swamp, they get about 300-400 pounds. So when we get back here and get parked, I'm gonna try to get some to come out. All right, we do have family. Sometimes they come and see us. Another gator. But you're gonna be able to see the damage that these pigs do to our wetlands. You're gonna notice the trees almost sticking up. Like I said, it looks something like mangroves. There's about 3 feet of land missing when we park. They do a thing called rooting. They dig in the mud with their snouts, eat the bugs and the roots. And that's what ties our soil together. So when the roots are gone, soil's loose, water comes up, goes back down, and it washes away. So you're about to see it when we park. Damage from the pigs. Raccoon. We finally found another boat. Got lost for a while.
No, I'm good.
Got lost. I'll take that wrong turn back there.
I got you, man. Hey, you're big.
I don't know if I'll catch it.
Huh?
Yeah, big call down here.
Pigs?
Yeah, call the big call.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Piggy, 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 piggy. That work good?
That was my call. It didn't work.
It didn't work? Suey doesn't work. That's Arkansas for you. You know what works? That's what works. Got the raccoons, guys. Raccoons.
Just try to take a picture.
Y'all see the trash bandits?
Smile, Jason. I got you, trash man.
See the trash bandits, y'all?
Yep.
Really good at hitting trees. Oh, really good.
You look like you play baseball for the Pike County Pirates.
Well, if it was baseball, that means I'm doing really good. I'm actually hitting the only target right there. Oopsie. There you go. Might start that walking tour.
Yeah, we already.
Gotta get a couple of them. I don't see no mud. Talking about the black willows.
I'd have to bowl the whole tree.
Getting y'all closer. There you go. Here's some trash bandits.
Well, I normally come out.
But y'all see all the damage where those raccoons are? Those pigs? See them all? There's about 3 feet of land missing. What are y'all doing? They're giving him a hard time.
I like the one that has the most.
That's actually our newest captain.
He got the rowdiest group.
He got the rowdiest group and he's the newest one. He's probably like, oh my god. More gators. That means don't lean over. You'd be destined to be a good cultural captain. Got a hook for a hand. Yeah. I'm glad we got to see Bruce. I don't see Bruce too often. He's not always out. Gators everywhere. He's right over here. Let's see if he'll come over here. Come here, Gator. Alright, he's going to have to marshmallow? What are we feeding these gators? Vanilla protein pellets. Pretty good. It's like a Cajun petting zoo back here. You got raccoons, you got gators, that gator.
He's an artist?
Oh, drifting off. We're just drifting out. I'm pulling this in. Ain't leaving it out.
They just swim. They don't slow down.
Let me see. You over here? See if I come over here. Come here. It's a pretty good sized gator for back here. Come here, Gator. Come on, Gator. Wait, no, you're gonna make me work. Come on.
He's small.
Have you ever been able to pet one?
Oh yeah, I give him belly rub and stuff. Bruce is my favorite. I'll pick up his back legs, his paws and stuff. Come here.
Have you ever got bit by one?
Only one time.
What?
Come here. Don't be lazy.
There you go.
No.
So easy. Come here.
Got another one coming? Well, it's back at you guys. Once they pull up. See what else we can find. Get out of here. Huh? Driving is long.
Good job, dude.
He jumped that thing wide open.
That dude hit the other guy in front of us. The motor hit the tree or something.
That's what I was messing with. So what y'all doing? And then the other guys start going beep, 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 beep at him. I say he's getting a hard time today. That's what makes good captain, hard times. Toughen them up. Got the angry tree right there on the left. Come on, the captain smacking into it, see? I got a tree growing, a little tree growing out of the mound, but it used to look like a mouth. So I come out here and spray paint it. Right, we got the wish tree over on the right side. Here we go. It's coming up. That's it, right here. Wishing tree. There you go. You're gonna touch the wishing tree's knee.
I want to, but it's too late.
Everybody from out of town, you know, we find some good food to eat. One of the best things. No. Like the #1 state food.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Only thing to do around here in Louisiana is eat, drink, and swamp tours about here. Doing one of them right now.
I've experienced drinking.
You experience it?
I have.
Yeah.
Experience what?
Nothing.
You haven't found no good food yet? Uh-oh.
I want some good, what is it that I want? Jambalaya.
Go down the street to
Where's some good
Lafayette.
jambalaya?
I don't even know. Always make it ourselves. Ugh, hiccups. Always make it ourselves.
So what's your recommendation?
For Slidell or y'all in New Orleans?
We're in Slidell. Yeah, we are in Slidell.
If you want just straight up boiled seafood or fried seafood that's really fresh, you go to Kitty Seafood. It's one of the oldest fish markets around. Everything's caught freshly. He's got a little restaurant side, it's a little fish market.
Yeah, we went there, but it was crowded. And
You went there?
we didn't go. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's really good.
There's another one on the way to, I'd say where
That's a lump tour. You like to see a gator.
I'm at. It's right off. It's a big, huge, like looking building. Restaurant. Starts with an M.
Middendorf's.
Yeah, is that
Here,
it?
I want to go to the one here in Slidell.
You wouldn't go to the one in Slidell?
I heard it's terrible. The original one's in Manchac, Louisiana on Highway 55. It's about an hour away from my shop. That's a cool experience. It's like this huge shack on the bayou. Great food. Y'all are down in Chalmette. They got some good food down there. They got really good gumbo down there.
I be out and about. We gotta have this schedule.
We got tons of places here in Slidell. It doesn't matter what y'all want. Kitty's would just be that. Just straight boiled, fried seafood, fresh stuff. Right. You can go to Copeland's here in Slidell. There's Al Copeland's restaurant. This guy who, you know, his family started Popeye's Chicken and all that. So if you haven't ate in New Orleans, that's like eating in New Orleans without being in New Orleans. Copeland's? Yeah, Copeland's. Yeah, so they got pastas, steaks, fish, like seafood, grouper, all kind of stuff. World famous cheesecake. Everything there's pretty good. Especially for kids, they got burgers to fried chicken to, and stick up to too. Yeah, Yeah, it's really good. And it's not expensive. It's like $10, $15 a bill. It looks kind of fancy there, but it's not fancy. It's got a nice New Orleans feel. It's got little lanterns and stuff going. See this one come jump on the left side.
Oh, it's a turtle.
Yeah, all the locals, we got a Copeland's a lot. You want to know the number one parking spot?
That is a turtle.
I believe it. Texas Roadhouse.
That's the second turtle.
You can't get in that place. That's where all the
Got a
locals
turtle
go.
behind you?
It was so crowded.
That's
We
where-
ended up going to Outback.
Yeah, full turtle. Outback. Oh, Outback's.
She was young.
No, Texas Roadhouse where it's at. That's where all the
Alligator.
Here, let me see guys. Let me get her on this side. Come here. Get up here.
She ready.
Come on.
Let's go. Yeah.
Give me my stick.
Oh, yeah.
Come
She
here.
feisty.
Yeah, the smaller they are, the feistier they are. The bigger they are, the more lazy they are.
That's normally the case.
There we go. They got another place here in Slidell. It's like Kenny Seafood. It's new. It's only about 2 years old. It's pretty good. It's on Galls. It's down the road from Copeland. It's called Pearls. They got a lot. They got a lot on their menu. But they do the little, you know, like the little crawfish trays. You know what I'm talking about? Those little trays for like 5 pounds of crawfish on. Yeah. So there they do boils. They have different like levels. So the one I get is called a Mad Max. It's like $25. You get like a couple pounds of crawfish, a couple pounds of shrimp, a couple pounds of Dungeness crab, plus all the potatoes and corn. So they do different versions of those, but they have tons of stuff on the menu,
Yeah, you
especially
got
for
to see a
kids.
gator.
I actually got their char grill oysters a couple weeks. It's pretty good. So you can check that one out too.
I'll ask you again when we're starting the boat, though. I'll remember. I'll probably forget by the time we get back.
What, the restaurants? There's so many.
Copeland's is one of them, he said, and
Copeland's if you want to feel like you're in New Orleans.
what's the last one you were just telling me about? Pearls.
Pearls, just like a pearl.
Copeland.
Yep. That was a good one.
That one look lazy.
But we got a place here that just sells hot dogs. It's really good. We got burger places. Yeah,
That one's green.
got everything here.
That one ready to play.
If y'all want to sit outside, like on a deck, look over the water. There's only one place here. It's called the Blind Tiger. It's on Lake Pontchartrain, across from Minnendorf's. There's only about 6 things on the menu, but it's all excellent. They have like burgers, really good wings, shrimp and fish tacos. I gets the Royal Reds, it's really good. But if you like drinks, sit on deck, look over the marina. It's perfect.
She left for real. She under the water.
That one took off.
Yeah, they're being territorial, doing some body language.
Hi, Fletcher.
All over there.
That my turtle. Through there, big slider turtle.
They move fast.
That's the most common turtles out here. Is this red and yellow-eared sliders. There's one right there. Yeah, they get the yellow bellies. They get about the size of a football, but they get a name. Usually, you see them on a log. You try to stop and look at them. That's why I'm surprised this one's right here looking at me. They try to get away from this. Why they're called slider turtles. And they don't have really good eyesight at all.
Oh, no, don't eat the turtle.
They ain't going after a turtle. Yeah, we also got alligator snapping turtles that are very large and soft shell turtles.
The alligator turtle.
Yeah, you can. Just crush them. It's mean, huh?
Bye, alligator.
Say, see you later, alligator. They just eat them like a gusher. You ever had a gusher before? That's how they eat them. The reason they do that is because the alligator's got some of the strongest jaws on earth. They snap that jaw shut. It's about 1,500 pounds of bite force per square inch, that jaw. Yeah, we're going right over here. Let's go see my little buddies are out today.
Who's calling for?
Big buddies.
Just some buddies.
Back out here, talk about the gray stuff taken from the trees you see all over Louisiana, Spanish moss. It's actually not Spanish or moss, it's actually native. There's an air plant called an epiphyte. Just coexists on these trees. Hasn't hurt them grow different species of tree, grow on dead trees in the back. Its closest cousin is actually the pineapple. Really weird. The Spanish part of its name comes from the Spaniards who talk on the King of States. Had all those natives here. Natives were out facial hair. Alright, Native Americans. And the new type person coming and invading, taking over land, have big gray beards, which was the Spaniards. So the natives thought it looked like the Spaniards' beards. And as far as the first vehicle recall, Ford came out with their first vehicles. They used to have to stuff the seats for cushioning, didn't have memory foam and all that good stuff back then. They had Spanish moss. But the reason why they recalled it is it's full of bugs. They got lice, chiggers, red bugs, they're kind of nasty things that bite you while you're driving. And they even used it for matches back then too. Just staring at the moss up there now. Like, I don't know. It's got bugs in it. Splash. There's a gator right there. There's another gator. There's another gator. Poor alligator, bro. There's another gator. Right back there. There's alligators everywhere.
Yeah.
That's the swimming hole, right? Some more alligators. There's one right here. Hey, let's get you on this side. Here, you want to feed them? You don't feed them. I'll get you on those. Feed them. Throw it out there. Throw them out there. Get the kid. Oh, she's going back. Back up. Look, she's coming, dude. You gotta throw it in the water so she can hear it. Throw it in there. You gotta throw it. She's going the other way. There you go. You got her attention now.
Good job, Brandon.
There you go. There you go. I'll get the left side. Let's go over here. Some more gators. Sure here. Oh, Patrick. It's the one that got missed.
What made y'all decide, like, to try marshmallows?
They started back in the 80s. I have no idea. It works. It's better than chopping up some raw chicken or anything back there all day.
They'll really be
And they float too, so even if a gator doesn't want to get close, you still throw it there and see them move. So it works pretty good. How are y'all? Alright, let's get this left side. Y'all feeding some alligators. Here. Y'all gotta hurry up and throw one here. Throw one out there. Get her attention. Someone throw one. Hurry, throw it. Throw it so you get her attention. Throw it out there. You gotta get her over here. Oh, good throw. There you go.
Yeah, there you go. You got her now.
He's coming. Gotta get him up there. Oh. There you go. Throw him out there.
I feel like you're the Japanese steak.
Y'all don't tell me it hurts. It's half a marshmallow.
Marshmallow.
Hi, little gator. Big gator.
There we go. What are they doing over there? All them, they got all their arms out and everything.
Oh, and in the water.
I think I see some smoking over there.
Hello, smoking.
There's a lot going on with that.
Party ball over there, ain't it?
No.
Can't control them.
Told you you got the calm crowd.
Well, he's over there trying to feed a gator. They're all behind him, misbehaving.
Who's out on the
There's some
back
more out
side
there.
over
Jacob Center was
That's Chris.
Get her attention.
Jacob's leaning
Can I
over.
throw one?
Chris is in the back.
We're like the Mardi Gras bow, instead of throwing marshmallows. There you go.
He's throwing out.
Coming back. Don't know. I was like, that's a good catch, but then the throw.
I'm just joking.
The mushrooms on.
Eat red.
That one out there. Here you go. Yeah, I get it. It's sticky. Kicking gator. Can't even watch man. Look, they got one jumping. There you go. Sometimes it's better to watch another boat make them jump so you can see the gator jump up. If you're on the boat, they're kind of against the rails.
This whole boat's gonna flip over. Look at
Y'all about to tip over?
that. Adam, chunky butt, go to the other side.
I'm holding it down.
The anchor.
Oh yeah, they're leaning on the rails on the right, elbows out.
Hey. What's up?
Kids running across the front.
Oh dear.
Go to the
He falls
sliders.
in, and ain't nobody even watching him.
No one's watching them.
Mama's right beside them.
You gonna tell on him?
Huh?
You gonna tell on him?
How am I gonna tell him? He's sitting next to his parent.
No. You gonna tell on the driver? He can't control
His
that.
kid's sitting right there.
He's got 20-something people on there.
Hey, get him off the front. I think he's inside now. Hey! Now he's got his arms hanging out. Where his kid that is. That stuff freaks me out. I had like the first thing a couple of weeks ago. That's usually my boat right there. That's my main boat. It's got a flat front. So it don't have all those rails right there. So up here where all these lily pads are up on the right, you're gonna see them all, the yellow water lilies. I was over here feeding the gator like he was. I was over here. And there was a mom and dad at the front right and a little girl. I don't know, it's probably like his size. And I was over feeding, I look over and the little girl's on the very corner of the boat with her arms out.
Oh dear.
Trying to reach for the lily pads. There was an 8-foot gator about 2 feet in front of her.
Oh my God.
I was like, what are y'all doing? Y'all are looking right at her.
Oh my God.
There's an 8-foot gator right here and she's got her arms right here. Freaking parents.
They would have tried to say it was y'all.
No, the parents were sitting like this, forward. Looking out like, what are y'all doing? She's right in front of you. Reaching out in front of this 8-foot gator. Freaked me out. Yeah, you gotta watch people.
Move it over.
What's y'all doing over here?
Somebody tip that boat over.
Y'all small.
Yeah, Denver, smile a little bit, kid.
Probably would have done that last night.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
What?
What boat's this one?
What other ones? We got 4 out. We got 4 of them. Y'all want to see Bruce? He's right back there.
Yeah. We hung out with him and everything.
That's the first thing we see.
Down there.
He's not eating. He's over here on the left.
That was the first or third alligator.
That's
Down there.
back there by that wildlife sign on the right side. He's not eating.
He'll eat kids.
Oh, no. It's playing.
Yeah, throw the two
Oh, he's in the
balls
water.
Uh-huh.
Tim? Oh, they just park. They just stop right here for an hour.
No, I went to go put a marshmallow on a stick, and then he grabbed a stick and hurried up.
No, they don't move. They just park right here for an hour. That's their whole tour, like that, right there. So that's their whole tour. It don't matter. Get it?
Cowabunga.
Okay.
Keep talking.
Calling bacon.
take off. Go
On
down.
the race?
Yeah, do y'all race?
Y'all ever get out here when you're off times and race?
I'm here every day.
I'm talking when you don't have to. We win, we don't have to.
This boat here is like a rocket. Going, going. Alright, back in Indian Village. Everything's on through. Everybody good?
That's what I'm doing.
Anything?
Gotta
Gotta come with
I like that. I felt like I was on Miami Vice or something.
Little blue herring over there. See a little dark gray birds? Little blue herring. Just hanging out on the boat launch. Grew up down there, right across the island, Mississippi. Still live over there. Louisiana's too busy for me. I like to build houses where you can barely walk down the middle of them. They are close. Can't stand it. Oh, down there where y'all were shopping, that's even worse.
Yes, it was
Such a beautiful house. Yeah, they're like 4 feet apart. Everybody that wants like land to go to Mississippi. A lot of people work in
that's
New
how we
Orleans and
are. We're in
stuff.
the middle of nowhere with.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Probably next year I'm gonna go even further out. It takes me about 30 minutes to get to work right now. Here, I'll probably do like 45 minutes. Waiting on prices to drop back down. Land. The land's not too bad. It's just the housing. It's really high. One of the guys was a builder.
You saw that sign?
Before we started building their house, 30 days later, said, dude, lumber went up $22,000 on
I'm gonna say probably 30 grand.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I have a fencing company too. So people are still paying for it though. Yeah. Even my labor prices stay the same. It just gets more expensive to keep her off lumber. Lumber went up like 300%. But this week it went down 40. Yeah, they say so like 2x4x8s to treat it, they were like $9. Now they're down to like $6 now.
What's a piece of OSB cost over here right now? The plywood, base sheet,
Like $50-something.
See over there, 3 or 4 years ago, it was $4.98 a sheet.
Yeah.
Right now,
It's like, it's like, it's like,
$98 a sheet.
I know regular plywood is like 54 or something.
Yeah. It's crazy. I don't understand how it, I don't understand.
Oh, they, prices went up first because they said, you know, on COVID stuff, they said there's no one making it, we're behind schedule, just like trucks and everything else. There's no one here because they got COVID, there's no one here to work, so the price got to go up, the demand went up. But it's been a year and a half, they can't use that excuse anymore. They're just trying to make that money. We went and bought my wife a new car like a month ago. Went to a lot. They tried to pull us. We just can't come down. There's no cars. They're not producing. I said, you have a lot full. What are you talking about?
Do they have a lot over
Yeah.
here? See, over in Georgia,
Yeah,
they,
they have a
don't
lot.
have, they don't have
And I
hardly
showed them
any
online.
cars.
I was like, every dealership got a Volkswagen. I was like, every Volkswagen Power has it. There's a lot of cars. What are you talking about? That might have worked like a year ago, but they ain't working now. And then when we had leaves and stuff all over, I was like, this one's been sitting here for a while. What are you talking about? Sales, crazy.
Get Jones's, huh?
Yeah, Renee that works in the shop, you see that gray Tundra that's in there? He's in the one with the black beard in the shop. He bought that truck like a month ago. They said, man, this is a unicorn. There's no trucks around. It's the only one like it. He bought it. And I'm like, there's like 3 more in town.
Yeah.
Oh, you paid like 50 grand. Oh, you lost it.
My dad, last week, transition.
That's how you get rental properties. I wish I was old enough in 08 to buy property. I'd have bought so many condos in here.
Yeah, that
They were
was
selling $250,000 condos for like 30
How was that, Jeff? A real bird?
30. So I was like,
That is a real bird.
I would sell
Great egret. Great egret right there.
So I'm 17.
Yeah, we bought 6.
In 08? Yeah. Over there by y'all?
I just sold. I bought it for 25. Sold it. I got a contract.
That live one was real too.
You sell like 150s? Yeah. I did that to the house I'm in now. Got this house, it's a neighborhood over there, it's called Highway. It's a big gated community, it's got like a 200-acre lake and stuff. I got this house for like 33. It's only 1,400 square feet. It's only me in front. So I bought it, redid the whole thing. So now we only owe about half of what's worth. So I'm hoping it does crash and we can buy some more.
Yeah. That's what I told my dad when he said he saw it. I said, I would sell it and sit on my cash. I wouldn't buy anything.
No, you just had it, yeah.
Just sit on your cash and wait for the thing to change.
And since I see, and since the lumber prices are going down this week, it may crash like a year. It might be sooner. I thought it was going to be about 2 or 3 years. It might be like next year.
I mean, they can't own $300,000 on $200,000 house.
That's what they did in 08.
Yeah.
They improved
Once people
everybody.
realize they're upside down on their house, they're going to be like, well, I'm going to go buy one down the street like they did in 08.
Let it go back.
Let the other one go by.
I don't know where all these people are coming from.
They're building down there where we live, dude, as fast as they can.
The town I live in, it's a little town. There's been lots of neighborhoods and stuff out there that hasn't been touched in 15 years. Now there's, you can't even find it. I've never seen it build so fast in 2 years. I'm like, where are they coming from? Where are they getting the money? Well, I'm just wasting money. Lumber sky high, build a house. It's pretty cool y'all bought property down there, right? We need it, right? What you gotta wait for? little bit of a discount for rent, but it's guaranteed money. They don't tear for anything. You just gotta give them a discount. So a lot of people I know that's what they do.
I had a young buddy who asked me to buy a block of land, little ways from